So, should you know how to write for choir as a film composer? Very interesting thing. Many people know the most common use of chorus or in the so-called epic chorus in the modern sense, as we have in games, etc. But this is actually not properly writing for choir, but it's one of the ways. I asked the question if you should write for choir with words really motet in the context of film scoring. Because if you observe well, this will crash the feelings of some people. Now, the argument for choir in incidental music, so music for stories, this is what we do. It's there in the Greek tragedy. Okay? So the choir was one of the most important elements to interact in the Greek tragedy. Okay, so if you read Euripides, so the Bacchantes, then you see the choir singing for Dionysus and things like this. Something that you, by the way, should do to read this tragedy, because it's really, really fascinating. Now, what does this has to do with Hollywood? Nothing. And this is the problem. The problem that this has nothing to do with Hollywood anymore, and you are okay with it. So the question is also, don't write for choir because the directors don't want, or the directors don't want because the composers can do? Because the composers they can do this, with some exceptions. To write motet for choir, you need a little bit different skill. Okay, to put the words in the counterpoint or even homophonic, you need the different skills. But the truth is that we had choir music in Hollywood, and this is a problem. So we had The Lion in Winter. I heard now, so I remember of this in 1968, and